dudes. I'm gonna hit you with some ASMR whispered video. I'm gonna upload it. I have another ASMR video I put out today. It's not typical ASMR, it's not the best. Like, it doesn't have very loud eating sounds, but it's basically an eating sound video. I shot it in the mountain. I did a hike today. I've posted up most of the videos of my nature shorts and the hike. Climbed a mountain. I broke it down into 5 parts. It's a vlog. It's not an ASMR video, but there was a small part I did ASMR in it, and then I made that its own video as well. And the eating sounds were not very great because I had a microphone down here and it didn't pick up very much, but if you're into quiet, subtle eating sounds, not loud like abrasive ones, it's good for you, as well as just kind of the environment. There's a nice wind to it. It was me kind of relaxing. It kind of was a calm, chill vibe. It makes you feel like you're hanging out, maybe, I'm not sure. I talked a little bit in it. It was a really nice day. It was a hot day. I didn't pack as much water as I should have, but the video was basically me taking a break on the mountain, sitting in a small piece of shade that I finally found. It was like an oasis of shade. I sat down 10 minutes, had a little bit of a protein shake, a granola bar. I had a little bit of talking, but it was basically me just resting. It's filming me 10 minutes. I wasn't talking too much, wasn't eating too much, but it could be a vibe for you. It might be boring for you, but to be honest, ASMR should be somewhat boring. So that's up there, and that was a big part of my day. I spent most of the day in the mountain. Woke up early. I haven't showered today yet, and I might not even. Whoa. But it was pretty good. Some lady up there lost her dog. There was a small white dog that was missing, and I think it ran into the parking lot or something, and she was way down at the creek. So somebody came up to me, "Hey, did you see the missing dog?" "Oh no, I didn't see the missing dog." Yeah, so that's in one of the videos. I also crossed the creek. I used my water shoes. There's some guys at the watering hole. Talked to them on the way back. That wasn't on film. I put the camera away at that point because I had 3-4 hours of footage that I had to edit down and segment into little pieces, which honestly no one's gonna watch, to be honest, because it's quite boring, and I think it's gonna tank my algo and my viewer retention, and less people will come to the channel when I do things like this. When I make these 2-hour videos that somebody only watches 20 seconds of it, it tanks the channel and it gets less people coming in. I think I also tanked the channel with some of the more edgy content that I did, and I think I also tanked the channel with some of the more boring talking videos about some of my feelings, which had like 30-second retention on some of them and 10 views. So for the channel, I'm gonna have to streamline it in some way and maybe even use creative thumbnails to bring people in, but it's kind of at this point of no return where I've put all my mental energy in, and the channel's not doing that great, but it's kind of something that I like doing, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And yeah, so that's that. And to talk about the hike a little bit, it was a mountain, a small mountain. Like, I'm not climbing Everest over here, but that would be cool if I had the stamina and the money to do that. And I really prepped and made a serious effort. That'd be kind of cool, to be honest, to climb Everest or something. And big kudos to the people that do stuff like that. I'm not sure the elevation of this. It was a mountain that I couldn't get fully to the top because I didn't have the rope to scale the actual, basically the wall point of the rock near the top, but there was a steady incline of mountaineering that I was going up like broken shale, and I was finding the deer paths, and I was going up and up and up. So I'm not sure how much I went up, but maybe 600 feet, 700 feet or something. I'm not 100% sure. I got some good nature shots. I still have to upload one that it's on the camcorder. I'll actually do that. So you guys just have the perspective of the top piece. I did a lot of cringy comedy in the, like, I think it was like 3 hours of footage that probably is very niche and nobody's gonna get it. It was basically me just referencing TV shows in obscure ways and making fun of David Goggins and making penis jokes like a 12-year-old. So I don't think it's gonna be something that people will watch. It's basically like just me being mega autistic for 3 hours, but there is some good nature shots in it, which I cut down into nature shorts, and I put them in the shorts section of the channel. And I did that eating video, and I got my feet wet. I tried the water shoes. It was nice to get out and do a hike. Getting vitamin D from natural sunlight is important, and it's getting dark early now, so I really got to soak up the sun and take full advantage of it not being winter yet. And because I don't know if people get seasonal depression that are listening to this, but I get seasonal depression, and it is a real thing. I have a sad lamp. I take a vitamin D supplement in the winter, so it's not the end of the world. I'm getting past it, but it was something that hit me pretty hard last year, probably hit me again this year. But you gotta move through it, you gotta stay active, but you also gotta take advantage of when it's sunny to get out there and do some things. Make sure that your circadian clock is set right, that you're going to bed at around the same time, that you're waking up at around the same time, diet and all that kind of stuff. I stopped taking omega-3 fish oils a while ago, but I started taking them again this morning. I was just lazy, and I think that actually definitely stabilizes mood. And there has been studies showing that wild salmon oil and basically any fish oil, soft gel, does actually improve mood. It's the DHA and EPA in it, I believe, are the strains of omega fatty acids, the omega-3s that are in those, that actually do help brain function as well as heart function. So those are the two most important things, probably, as well. Obviously there's more, like lungs and liver are important, everything's important, like every cell in your body really needs to be working together. But brain and heart, like without a brain and a heart, what are you gonna do, right? So yeah, I asked in the community section what people wanted to see. Some guy, shout out to you, some guy said eating videos, so I have that on there now. It's, like I said, subpar, but I could do another one in the kitchen. I could film myself eating. I have actually done this before, so if that was you that left the comment on the ASMR playlist, I do have actual videos of me eating chicken wings. I have me eating Indian food. I have me doing things like that already on the channel. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you haven't and that interests you, then check that out. So I have that college course starting in, let's see, the calendar's over there, 7 days. Let's see, no, a little bit more than 7, 9 days or so. So that'll be interesting. I don't have a laptop, so maybe I'd have to get one. Hopefully not. I'll just do it on binder and paper. That's gonna be embarrassing. Like, just with the binder and paper, probably not embarrassing. I'm overthinking it, but yeah. And then I still am employed with that second job, which I kind of want to quit, but I'm gonna grind through a little bit, see what happens with that. Maybe there's gonna be a raise somewhere down the line. There's a labor shortage for menial jobs here, so the wages are gonna have to go up. Supply and demand, it's economics, so get that money when I can. I have that weld course as well on the 21st or 22nd, 23rd, something like that, which is interesting. It's going to be just kind of a general interest intro course into learning a trade, which will be good for me, and maybe I can meet some people there that can get me in a weld shop or something with just one day's thing and get an apprenticeship. Like that could happen potentially. I was thinking about doing more cardio, maybe boxing. That's just kind of a pipe dream in the back of my head at this point, but it could happen as well. I've done a little before. I sucked at it, but I wasn't really zoned in on it. If I zone in on something, I can do well at it. I know that. I think the two fears I have about boxing, one is CTE and one is that I'm getting older. So the general notion is you have to start when you're 12 and get good. And I didn't do that. I did a little bit of karate. I did kickboxing. I did other things too. Weightlifting was the main one, but if I could get my cardio up, that's an option to do as a hobby or whatever. Smoked a cigar today. That was kind of nice. I get buzzing on those things. The nicotine almost makes me high, especially if I haven't eaten, which I ate very little today, and I smoked a cigar. I was buzzing, man, I tell you. I'm looking over there. I have on my wall a drawing of a dog I found at my work, which is really cool. It's probably from like a kid that drew it and just forgot it, and I fuck with it heavy. It's good to see drawings and just people that are happy in general, just doing happy things, normal happy things, and caring people and good people. It's good to see that kind of stuff. And this is just a pure good example of just somebody who drew a dog, and I have this dog drawing now there, which is really cool. I like that. I tried HelloFresh, which is like a mail food service. I don't know if it's where you're at, but it's like those boxes that come halfway made already. They send you the ingredients. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to resubscribe. It was just a one-time thing, because I think the good thing is they send you the recipe, so you don't got to look through a cookbook and do all the thinking about what you want to eat and la 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 la. It's just kind of the decisions made for you, which really helps, and it points you in the right direction. But as for they have like the carrots and stuff in the bag, like you could just go buy the carrots, like, and the recipe thing, like I'm sure you can subscribe online to some kind of email list of cookbooks where they just send you a recipe or whatever, and then you read the ingredients, you go get them, and I mean, like, you might just become reliant on getting these boxes and recipes, and it didn't save any time, is what I'm trying to say, because you have to prep all the food anyways. It's not like hold on. It's not like it was already pre-shredded. You had to skin and cut the carrots. You had to prep the dough. You had to set your oven. Like, you had to do like 2 hours of prep anyways. Well, not 2 hours, but like 30 minutes of prep and then an hour of cooking or whatever. So it's the same as going to a grocery store. So there's no magic pill, magic solution. I wish there was. I wish I had a maid and a cook and all kinds of people that could come and help me out, but that's not real life. It's real life for some. And then those people typically don't pay their staff very good. At least that's the stereotype. But, so anyways, I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. Actually, it's maybe a bit too late, but I'm gonna check Netflix, see if there's anything on, and decide from there. Movie recommendations will be appreciated, because then I can whisper about the movies and do movie reviews in either whispering or normal voice. Either way, either or, I'm fine with either. But yeah, life is okay right now. I was gonna say good, but there was lots of ups and downs today. I woke up very depressed. I did the hike. I felt a bit better. It's good to do some stuff, get out there, get the sunlight, and just kind of live, man. You gotta live. And I'll wrap this up in 4 or 5 minutes or 15 minutes. thoughts here. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's staying hydrated, feeding their doggos if they have doggos, and they're eating tacos if they have tacos. So I actually might wrap this up now. God bless everyone. I hope, once again, everyone's doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing decent. Doing what I can. Blah, 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 blah. Love all you guys. Peace out.